are back at the Producers Club. This time I have Black Watr from New Orleans, but now he's in New York, Harlem, right?
Harlem, definitely.
Okay, so why'd you move from New Orleans to Harlem?
Well, I moved from New Orleans to Harlem to pursue fashion photography, actually. Yeah, that was a funny story. The pandemic happened, Thanos snapped his fingers, and now you got a new person. So now I'm into music.
So what happened between fashion photography and pursuing music? Like, how did you make that shift?
So I always had a love for music since I could hear. It's always been a part of me. But writing and like producing has been sparing. Um, Photography, between wedding photography, fashion photography, when I was in New Orleans, that's what was like paying the bills on top of my 9 to 5. So when I got the idea to move to New York, it was to pursue fashion photography and see my name in magazines and things like that. Once the pandemic happened, the challenges became a little bit too much just to get like any job done. So being an artist at heart, I still needed a medium to express myself, and music was always there. So it just gave me the space, the opportunity, and the self. What can I say? Self representation, absolutely, to pursue music at this time. Writing more than anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you, music really only started in the past 2 years with the pandemic.
In a serious fashion. More than anything, like last June.
Okay. And I actually saw you perform in person. I saw you at, I think it was in December, one of the More Bookings performances. And I say this only because I don't give my business card out to just like everybody. Okay. I don't. I don't give my business card out to everybody. Like, I want people to actually watch our segments and not just be like, oh, she just throw everybody up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I went, an artist invited me to the performances, and I was like, hey, you know what? I feel like I'm going to see some good talent here. And I think you were the first person to perform. And we were in a little circle in there. You were the first person to perform. There were a couple mic issues, but we still heard you. And that was important to me because I was like, okay, this kid, you know, you could easily, once the mic stopped working, you could easily just give up and just not do the performance. But you still kept the same energy that you have regardless of it was going in and out. Like, we heard you. And I was like, okay, I might want to talk to him about what's going on with your music and stuff like that. And I know you're very into consciousness and meditating, and that is represented in your music. So just talk to me a little bit about that and how you got into that, why it's important to you, and how it's influencing the vibes and the music that you're putting out there.
I feel with meditation specifically, I use it like, it's an everyday type of thing. Yeah, like a daily practice, kind of like cleaning up your room. But what you would be doing is organizing your thoughts so you can move from a clear, like clean state of mind. For instance, a situation like the mic issues. To every word that I write, everything I put on to a piece of paper, whether it be text in my phone, like I'm tethered to it. You know what I'm saying? So when I perform, I'm not at the mercy of the microphone or the technology around me.
It's the mercy of your energy being received.
110%. And that's the focus. So any obstacle that I would meet along the way, it would just get pushed to the side.
I see what you're saying. Performing wise, since you have been doing it since the beginning of COVID, how has the pandemic itself affected the way that you can move around with your music? If you only just started performing during the pandemic, how many performances have you actually done? And how do you think once this thing kind of blows over a little bit, how it's going to change for you?
Well, the truth is, I just started performing all right, so I had my first open mic shortly after I made the decision to be serious about writing, which was last September.
The one that just passed.
The one that just passed. Yeah. very short. So, but in this short amount of time, I'm in your space, telling my story. So something good must be happening. And with that at the forefront of my mind, I see the opportunity to possibly live the life that I want for myself in pursuing this music.
By pursuing the music, how are you building? What exactly is it, the life that you want? And how is the music going to be a part of that?
The music is gonna so the music is gonna allow me to spread my positive influence, I should say, in a very cool way, and people are going to invest in it and essentially help me live the free life, like grant me the freedom and the opportunity to like constantly create music, possibly quit this 9 to 5 job. You know,
Working the 9 to 5.
I'm still working the 9 to 5.
But it's a different one because now you're in
Yeah,
the side of the nose. What is that 9 to 5?
I work at Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Pretty boring job. Pretty
More
boring
boring
stuff.
than creating music and
Everything
doing
is more.
photography.
Everything is more boring than that.
Balancing your 9 to 5 with your creative life, how are you doing with that? Because I myself, I have a regular job as well, and it can be taxing on your creative energy. It can be taxing on your creative energy when you do have a job that's paying the bills for you, because it's like, okay, I have to go here so that my bills are paid, so that I can then create these things that are actually fulfilling to me. So how are you balancing that energy?
I'm doing the best I can because it's very taxing. I just feel that maybe I'm a well of energy and I just keep restoring it some kind of way. I'm answering it in this way because the truth is I don't know, but I am still going.
Say that you don't know. I don't know how a lot of creatives do it. Like when it's about putting that extra, even if it's 2 hours a day after work, building, yeah, even if it's the minimum of two. It's like putting that energy towards something that's going to be your own rather than constantly working for somebody else and being trapped into a lifestyle that you don't necessarily want.
That's very true. I think I can answer that with the like it's love. Love keeps me reserving the energy necessary to put forth my creativity, put forth what I'm passionate about because I love it. It's a part of me. I can't go a day without it, honestly. At least without thinking about it.
I know there's a music video that you did send in for us to cut to, but do you have any bodies of work that are coming out, or have you really just been releasing singles, or how exactly are you going through this process of dropping your work now that you've just started performing and really started creating in the past year or 2 years?
So, as it stands, the album that I'm gonna be pushing soon is called NAPALM, and that's in the mixing phase now. So all the songs are recorded. Everything is like almost ready. I'm giving about like maybe another 2 or 3 weeks before it's ready to hit the airwaves. And oh, you're gonna start seeing some promo real soon, from merchandise to videos, commercials, the whole nine.
Is this headband one of your merchandise, or is it just something that you wear? It's not
It
part of the brand itself.
is yeah, it's something that I wear. The con, thank you. The kanji on it stands for perseverance. The direct translation in Japanese is hisho, which means must win. So for me, being an American, a black American in America, it's a lot that it's a lot of obstacles that present themselves that in order for me to, live the life that I want for myself that I have to push through. So perseverance is a necessity. Something to keep at the forefront of my mind.
And I like that you did mention the perseverance, because I noticed that you have a lot of Japanese and inspired things in your aesthetic, like like the headband that you have and the characters on your outfit. I have a koi fish on my shoulder. It's a tattoo. I have a koi fish tattoo, and it also symbolizes perseverance. I feel like the Japanese culture, there's something about them because they have so much they have so much emphasis on harmony and like energy, because you're very into energy, balancing your energy and being in harmony, your spiritual journey as well. And I feel like music for you might be part of your spiritual journey. No or yes?
1,000,000%. I feel like music is like a conundrum of frequencies, we could say, right?
It is indeed. Everything is frequency.
Everything is kind of like ruled by frequency, like how we feel, how we think, what we do, the space we make decisions from. So being a musical artist, spiritually, for me, like I feel like I need the music that I'm putting out, because the words that I'm saying, the energy that I'm giving, the feeling that I'm serving, the song is something that I need to heal myself in my spiritual journey. I need it for
You as much as it is for the person.
I am the person. I'm 100% the person. Yeah. So I could say like I make it for me to fuel my spiritual journey, I should say. Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, we have Black Watr. I'm very interested in seeing what other projects he has coming out in the future. But we are going to cut to your music video. So just introduce us out for that.
All right, everybody. This is How You Feel by Black Watr. And I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, and stay tuned in with us. We are at the Producers Club, and we are signing out.
Said woo, ain't no tang with that, yeah. Ain't no tang with that. I said woo, ain't no tang with that, yeah. Ain't no tang with that.
Us, how you feeling right? Us, how you feeling right now? Us, how you feeling right? Us, how you feeling right now? Us, how you feeling right? Us, how you feeling right now? Us, how you feeling right? Us, how you feeling
Water.
right now?
Left the south, I'm in the east, looking for a piece of peace. Vodka sauce with the cheese, niggas vegan, whole of beef. Unless they tryna see the teeth, cheddar make a pussy wetter. New Orleans niggas hustle better. I'm just working for my setup. Tired of niggas tryna set up. Pussy nigga, get your setup. Fresh water, so my vocals sound wetter. Always thinking, but that's how I got better. Steady drinking, probably fucking my head up. Know the struggle, people just need the fed up. Brian going on my knees is fed up. I get the message just by reading the header. Meditating, so my physics is meta. Ancestors know forever I'm tethered. They write my bars through the DNA. I'm purified by the CMA. Lake men and Tonka Prince I really wanted temporarily resurrect just to meet me. My baby says she saw the world of me. I hope she know how she inspired me. I don't write these thoughts, they cast from the heart, but that's why it's hard to keep the tears away. Whoa.
Us, how you heal your heart? Us, how you heal your heart now? Us, how you heal your heart? Us, how you heal your heart now? Us, how you heal your heart? Us, how you heal your heart now? Us, how you heal your heart? Us, how you heal your heart now? Said I hope that you free your mind. Said I hope that you free your mind now. Said I hope that you free your mind. Said I hope that you free your mind now. Yeah, I hope that you feel your heart. Yeah, I hope that you feel your heart now. Said I hope that you free your mind. Said I hope that you free your mind now.